It's the beginning. That's a branch. It's a branch of the Soviet Union Communist Party. The Chinese Communist Party was supported by Soviet Union Communist Party. So that is Soviet Union win Second World War, and after that China have the Civil War. Nationalist Party and Communist Party, they fight each other. So yeah, in China, Civil War. So that's the Soviet Union support Chinese Communist Party, and the United States supports Chinese Nationalist Party. Chinese Communist Party win the Civil War, and the nationalists in China, we call them nationalists in China, they flee to Taiwan. So Taiwan now is a nationalism China, Republic of China. Beijing government is a Chinese Communist Party, communism China. So Chinese Communist Party is based on the support from Russia, support from the Soviet Union, and the Chinese Communist Party. They get a lot of the weapons after Second World War. You know, in the between the 1930s. 1937 to 1945, Japan invaded China. When Japan was defeated by the United States, Japan was defeated by the Soviet Union, and then Japan hand over huge amount military weapon, military stuff to the Chinese Communist Party. Because you know, Japan and Chinese nationalism government, they are enemy. And the Chinese Communist Party, in that times, they are enemy with the government as well. They are rebelling. Chinese Communist Party, they are rebelling. Chinese Nationalism Party, nationalism China, they are legal governments for whole China between 1912 to 1949. There is the Chinese Communist Party, they are rebelling. They want to overturn the countries. So that's why Communist Party cooperated work with Japanese invader. So that's why Japan, they was defeated and they hand over a lot of weapons to the Chinese Communist Party. So Communist Party win the Civil War. Two important supports. One is Soviet Union. Another one is Japan. So they got money, they got weapons, and they can recruit the local people, the peasants, the farmers, and the workers, and they become soldiers, and they have the 3 million army, and then they defeat nationalist party, and the nationalism China, they flee to Taiwan. Now today's Taiwan government is still Republic of China. It's not Republic of Taiwan. Why? I tell you why. The Chinese Communist Party must take Taiwan. Taiwan is very critical now. Taiwan, because of the Taiwan government is a legal government for whole China before Beijing government. In China, there's a centralized government. They never allow any previous legal government exist. So they must use power, use force to destroy any authority to threat them. Why? A lot of people say, a lot of the countryside, there is two China. Where is the two China coming from? Two China is nationalism China and communism China. That's why I tell you that the Chinese Communist Party's base is Soviet Union, Japanese, and Japan, and Chinese farmers.
Do they get support from North Korea as well?
North Korea.
Yeah.
North Korea is allies.
Yeah.
North Korea is a big problem, you know. North Korea actually is a dependent country of China. They have no connection with other countries. Only have the China supports most major energy, major living stuff for the North Korea. Their economy is very bad. They depend on China. So that's why, you know.
Yeah. The other thing I'm wondering, how did the current Communist Party, how did they sell this modernization to like the more hardline people? Because you know how now China's a bit more modern, the way they got the all the Western stuff that's come in.
Yeah, you know,
how did they manage to sell it?
you know, China is the world's largest economy and the strongest country in this world for thousands of years. It's not because of China's succeed. China's succeed is not is a historical circle. Historical circle is nothing to do with the Communist Party. Communist Party come to China only 75 years, but China is the largest economy and the strongest empire in this world for thousands of years. 1,000 years before Han Dynasty, China is the largest economy and the strongest empire. 500 years before, Mongol Empire is the Chinese empire that occupy whole Eurasia continental. For every no country can standing on the top for 4 hours. They have the circle, historical circle. So China will become, no matter who manages China, no matter which party manage China, China will become largest economy. So don't believe that Chinese propaganda, the communist propaganda, that they are roosters. They are roosters. You know, roosters crowing every morning. In the morning, the sun rise. But you cannot see rooster make the sun rise. No, right? Rooster cannot make sunrise. So Chinese Communist Party, they are rooster. They cry inside, I make China successful. I make China rich. Well, actually, China will become rich on their historical circle. They will become the rich because of the China has a huge population, 1.4 billion, and huge, vast territory, huge resources. It's not because of the communists, not because of the communists. China have the 5,000 years non-stop civilization. That's the most advanced, strongest civilization in this world. That's our successful base. It's not communism. Communism is made by German, made in UK. His name is Karl Marx. It's not Chinese people, you know. Communism is made in UK. Go to Russia, go to Soviet Union, and then go to China.